Welcome back, folks. Back out on the beach. Well, sort of on the beach. Actually, I'm on the roadside. My car boot is here. I'm fishing out the boot. I'm fishing at Poole for the mighty flounder. Well, the lack of flounders, I should say. It is a bit of a nightmare trying to catch them down our neck of the woods on the south coast, but that's the way it is. You're going to get a lot of noise from the old backgrounds from the roads, from the vehicles sort of thing, but that's the way it is. So, as I said, Poole for the flounder, 2 rods out. Hopefully you can see in the distance. I've got the rig shark lights on, and I've got the ones that indicate the bite, so they obviously flash from green to red. Really good, but the only thing is my rods are really thin tip sort of thing, so I push them slightly down the tip, and hopefully that will work. But sometimes I do take them off and put a solid light on because it's just too blowy, because my tips are really sensitive sort of thing. So see what happens there. We'll see what happens. Rig wise, we've got 3 hook flapper, 70-pound mainline asso with 20-pound amnesia with a size 6 Cox and Rule match and scratch hooks. So that's the rig setup. I'm just checking, and hopefully we're going to see a flounder tonight. Perfect conditions almost, a little bit of a breeze, nothing too much. So it's all to play for. So hopefully I'll be bringing you back some lovely fish to show you. See you in a bit. Well, first cast, and look what turned up. Hey, look at that! A nice little flounder. Happy days, there we go. There we go. I'm guessing around about the £1/2 pound, 3/4. It's quite fat. It's quite fat, but there we go. Lovely flounder. I'll get that back straight away. Well, I just had that flounder on one rod. Baited up, cast it back out, and within 5 minutes, boom! Look at that beauty. Same rod, same hook. Look at that. Absolute cracker of a bass. I'm guessing it's around the 2 to 2.5. Absolutely happy days. Look at that. It's got its all gills all wide open. Scale plate, sorry, wide open. Ready to attack something. Me, probably. But look at that. Beautiful. Is this the start? This is going to be an absolutely awesome session. Happy days. It's going to get it back anyway.
You measured it?
No, I haven't actually. Whatever, measure that. It's off the scale. That's all right, I'll put it back.
I've got, do you want to weigh it?
I'm happy with it, to be honest, yeah.
I've got a weighing sling if you want.
I've got the sling. Oh, I'll put it back. I've not had plenty of them. Got to mention the flounder was quite deeply hooked, but I bought one of these tools off of eBay. There's a little, I hope you can see that, little pointy little hook there. You put the line in, you push it down, and you can feed the hook through the gill plate and reverse the hook out. Just a dinky little tool it is. Stainless steel, I believe. Absolutely perfect for getting those deeply hooked fish. So there we go. Through the gill plate, and out. There's a few videos on YouTube. I didn't film it this time, but maybe I'll film one a bit later on. But it is a little bit fiddly, so there we go. And I'm not the best, as you know. Shake a lot. Anyway, let's get back to it. So there's the rig, a 3-hook flapper. There we go. I've put it, the first snood, right tight to the lead, so it's really now to the bottom. But funny enough, the flounder come on the top hook, so that theory went out the window, didn't it? But you never know, do you? So 3-hook flapper, small snood traces. I'm using red. Never put any fish off red. But I'm guessing they're probably about 8 inches long, somewhere around that. Not measured them, but nice small snoods certainly make a difference sometimes. They really do. So anyway, let's get this back out in the water. Forgot to mention, I've got this man with me as well. We've come out for a little session. It was a bit of a disaster at the start. We ordered some bait, but we got the confirmation we couldn't have it, and we sort of canned it. But Jane texted me later, said, "I've got some bait." Happy days.
Last minute decision.
So we've come out.
I think it's paid off tonight as well.
Well, it's
Definitely, yeah.
So I'm doing all right. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's going to be a good session for both of us, because that's what counts. It really is nice when both of us give a good count for ourselves at the fish. So hopefully.
Yeah, the main thing is being out fishing though. You
Yeah.
know, it's not actually catching, is it? But
No, you're right there,
it's
mate.
good to actually see fish being caught.
Exactly that. We had that feeling, mate, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to like pre-plan this one, and you know, I think it was a godsend that you couldn't get the bait and I done it like last minute.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, last minute arrangement done.
Happy days. So
2 fish for Jamie.
hopefully Joe won't be far behind. Every confidence.
Yeah.
It's a good start, and it's high tide 7. We said, wasn't it? Something like that.
So we got plenty of time. Yeah,
Plenty of time, yeah. Yeah, we've got an early start here, so sorry if the camera's moving around a bit. It's a little bit windy, but there we go. So yeah, we'll fish it up to the top and fish it back down a little bit and see what happens. So all good so far.
Happy days.
Happy days, mate.
Happy days.
Well, a few of these little beauties are starting to turn up now, so they're starting to rob our bait. So I'm hoping it's not going to be one of those sessions where we're constantly battling these to get into the flounders. But nevertheless, they're still nice to see. Still nice to have a little rattle on the old tip of the rod. Oh, there we go. Just spiked me. So there we go. Let's get him back. Well, we've been getting loads and loads and loads of small shoal bass. They absolutely won't leave us alone, which is making it extremely difficult to try and target the flounders. I had that lovely big bass earlier on, about 2.5 pounds, somewhere around that. But that is it, just sort of shoaly after shoaly after shoaly. I'm not bothered showing you them, but you get the idea from the shoaly I showed you earlier on. But it's just started raining as well. I'm under the back of the boot of the car, so I'm keeping a little bit dry, but we're just going to keep plugging away. It's just come up to high tide. Let's see what happens on the drop off. Hopefully we'll pick up another flounder to get you on camera, get it on camera, and it's all happy days. But it's been all right so far. You know, it's been some action, which is nice. Yeah, let's get back to it, eh? Well, we're on the last chance saloon. I've baited up the last lot, and we're going to call it a night after that. It has been non-stop, and I mean non-stop, small bass action like that. Double shot, single shot, and as soon as you put it out there, off it goes, you know, the old nod, bass straight away. Annihilating your bait, so it's not giving us a lot of chance to try and target the flounders, to be honest here, but hey ho, it's fishing. We caught some fish, it's all great stuff, absolutely fantastically love it out here. I'd rather be here than sat indoors on a Friday night, well, watching Jack on TV, to be fair. So yeah, let's see what happens on the last cast. You never know. That's it, folks. Fishing is done. So tally up, flounder straight away. Nice bass, about 2.5, something around that. Second cast. Happy days. Thought, what a great session this is going to be. And then from there on, it's been small bass after small bass. But as I said, we're catching, we're enjoying ourselves. So it's all thumbs up from me. So we'll leave it at that. Hope to see you next time. Tight lines, everyone. So there's a van, just looking at the van there, gotta be careful. So yeah, tight lines, everyone. See you next time. Don't forget, all importantly, if you don't mind, give us a thumbs up. Really appreciate a comment, you know, anything, anything you want to ask, say, good or indifferent. And all importantly, a subscribe would be absolutely fantastic, especially if you're a regular viewer. You know, it's free to do, costs absolutely zilch, which is very, very, very rare in this life, isn't it? Something that doesn't cost. but it doesn't. And not only that, hit the bell and you get all the latest releases as well. Catch you later.